Yesterday, I was with your 10th graders. Oh, and we got deep into it. We got deep into it. There was a 10th grade young woman, raised her hand, and she said, this tradition you talk about, this is griot tradition. And this tradition, it dates back thousands of years. And this tradition, there are families who practice it, and they have been doing this. And it is a part of their heritage, their blood. She said, how can you, as a Black American, come here? She said, what you are doing, do you not see it is cultural appropriation? Y'all reacted just like all the other kids did in the room. I smiled when she said that, because I need our children to challenge like that. And if you are not up to the challenge, get out of the way and let someone deal with these children who is. When she challenged me, I smiled. Okay, I had to calm all the kids down. But once I got them calmed down, I looked at her and I said, listen very carefully to what I'm going to say. My ancestors were taken forcibly from this land hundreds of years ago. My ancestors who left Africa were Africans. They did not take brutes. They did not take mindless creatures out of Africa. They took farmers, people who knew the science of farming, people who knew metallurgy, people who knew how to deal with the earth, people who knew how to tell where weather was coming and what the weather would be like. They chose people who they took out of Africa, my ancestors. And this is what I told her. I told her they took griots also. And you can destroy the body, but you will never destroy the soul. And to memorialize this for myself, the very first time I came back here, I had a goal when I came back. When I came back, I took a boat out to Gorée. I went to the front entrance. Oh, and this whole thing, I had so much rage in me because I had to pay to go to Gorée. Okay, y'all understand me, don't you? Not only did I have to pay to go to Gorée, but when I got to the house of slaves, I had to give money at the door. So I stood at that front door, I gave money. The man, entrez, monsieur. No. Mm-mm. I went around the side. I went down that side wall adjacent to the maison. I went to that back wall. There was no barrier at the back wall at that time. I went to that back wall. I walked along. The water was lapping up against the wall, the rocks. And the wall, it's a little high. It's a little high. But I jumped up on top and I scuttled myself. I pulled hard to get up. And once I got up on the ledge, I kept pushing myself up until I was finally up there. And I was exhausted. I was tired, but I had a goal. I had a goal in mind. I had a ritual in mind. And when I got onto the ledge in front of me was that doorway that they call what? The doorway of no return. I stood up as proud as could be, and I walked through that door in the opposite direction my ancestors walked out. So when people ask me about griot and blood and how can you, that's what I share. Did I answer your question?